first of all, my knitting mojo is out somewhere. I'm not sure, maybe it's there or there. Well, if you find it, just bring it to me, I don't know. Oh, maybe that's that over there. No, it's not. Hello everybody, this is Liz from Trelise and welcome to this video. So how are you guys? I'm excited because in 2 days I have a few days of vacation and I just can't wait because it's super warm and I want to be near the beach. Yes! So how are you doing? I hope you are having a wonderful summer, even though depending where you are in the world, depending the restrictions you have or the confinement, are you still in confinement or not? Just let me know in the comments. I would like to know where you are, where are you watching this from, and what's the situation there. So I hope you can walk around at least outside, and get some nature. I'm doing this video today outside in my balcony because it's super warm and because it's actually a bit late in the evening and it's around 8 p.m. and inside the house it was getting a bit gloomy, so I wasn't sure if the light would be good or not. So here I am. So you might listen to the cicadas. This year, even in the city, you can hear them very, very loudly. Usually in the city they aren't so loud. The previous years you would listen to them but not as much, which is interesting. But yeah, other than that, Greece is known about this cicadas song. So I hope it isn't very much disturbing, but in a way it's cool. It's nature, I think that's better than hearing maybe the street in the background. Yeah, well, yeah, what can you do? That's just what it is. So I wanted to let you know what I'm gonna take with me as projects for my vacation. And actually the two that I really, really want to start are those two. And there's something that I need, because now no hair will mean maybe I will be cold, so maybe I will need more hats. Yes! And I love making hats, and I think it's a cool project to knit right now because, first of all, my knitting mojo is out somewhere. I'm not sure, maybe it's there or there. Well, if you find it, just bring it to me, I don't know. Oh, maybe that's that over there. No, it's not. So yeah, because my main projects are sweaters, and sweaters are, kind of big to walk around, even though one of them is quite in the finish line, like in the body needs that, and then the sleeves are like easy, and I should probably just do it because I want it, but yeah, I'm not into that, so no, yeah, my brain just but hats are small, even if it's like with heavier yarn weight, you can do it. You can walk around with them. Okay, not really walk around, but get them in your bag and then just sit somewhere and make them. And so I have made a top 5 of hats that I want to make. So the first one is Hipster from Tin Can Knits, which is a very basic hat, and it's really cute, and I think we all need one of those, maybe in all the colors, because it's just so simple. So I think it's really great, and of course, as a pattern of Tin Can Knits, you have all the sizes, and I was thinking on making one. Okay, most of those hats are either DK or 2 DKs or a sports, something like that. But I got one of my DK, the Donegal Superwash Merino and Donegal my Gaia DK. So this is Star Wars, yes, the very deep blue. With, I wanted to pair it for hat with my Pandora in Poseidon, this really dramatic red. So I thought that I would pair those two together, and I just put on the search on Ravelry, DK or worsted hats, and I just went with it. So I really think that those two will look great in a simple hat like hipster, and yeah. Then the other hat that I would really love to see in those two colors is Sky Hill hat by Emily Folden, which is slightly bigger. As you can see, I will put a picture so you will see. So it's funny, as I'm saying, as you will see, well, actually, I'm not showing anything. So it has this bigger pointy end, and I really like it. And I think, the slip stitches will show even better a bit the dramatic look without adding too much. So I'm not sure, I'll either go with the hipster or the Emily Folden, but because I want something really simple for my vacation, maybe I will just go with the hipster hat. But I will definitely have a look at the Emily Folden's pattern and see, if it's not too much to remember, I'll just go with that one. Yeah, I'm really excited. And actually, I think that's the pattern that it's 2 DK weight yarns hold together, so it makes like a bulky hat. But she makes it with a 5mm needle. But I was thinking of holding those two together in a 4mm needle, and I think it's just gonna be great because I have the tendency when it's a small circumference to knit a bit more loose, so I think that will just work out great. Yeah, but I'm so happy with it. Yeah, can you see my happy face? I'm so proud of me. So okay, so 2 of the 5 hats is Sky Hill hat and hipster, and then there's another hat that I've already shown the yarn that I have and that I want to make. Oh, sorry, let me put also the needle, so I'm not just leaving for vacation without a needle. No. And it lives in my Color is Power pouches. I'm thinking of making more of them, but maybe I'm not sure if I will do the random colors because it's more difficult for you to order, and other than that, I should take pictures, hundreds of pictures of each one of them, and I'm not really sure if I want to do that, or maybe just put a random listing for them, but I'm working on a custom big markets bag, so we'll see. But I'm not sure about the random colorway. It's really cool, I love it, I want to make it, but it's gonna be really a pain in the butt to take pictures of every and each one of them. But maybe I'll just, if you're up for a random colorway bag, I'll just maybe do those again. We'll see. Until then. So the third hat, so these are either going to be the hipster or the Sky Hill hat, but either way I want to make both of the hats. Then it is the Pujalita hat by Raina K that I've already shown the yarn. And it's not my yarn, it's Rosa Pomar Pegulhal, which is funny. Pujalita hat with Pegulhal yarn, and of course Spin Cycle yarns, and it's my favorite colorway from Spin Cycle yarns, and it's the Rusted Rainbow. Well, it's not that I have much more Spin Cycle yarns, but come on, orange and yellows and a bit of purple, yeah, I love it. And yes, I've already shown this hat so many times and I just love it. Yeah, so this one I have it already printed because I really want it. So I'm actually thinking of maybe also taking this with me, but because I know that I'm gonna be addicted to this hat if I do it, but because of the color work, I will need to be just a bit more, concentrated. I'm thinking of not taking it with me in on vacation, but have it as a treat when I'm back, when I finish that one. Because color work can get me really addicted. Like if I like a color work pattern, I can just work on that really, really fast. I think it's the color changes that makes me, being really invested in the project. Okay, so then there are two more hats patterns that actually are pretty similar because they're hats with a one, how should I say, like with one side being worked as how do you say it? With some cables and some patterning, but other than that, it's just a simple hat with some cables on the side, or like depending where you wear it. So the first one is Faller's Cap by Caitlin Hunter, and I made it. I have had made this hat, and I lost it somewhere in Canada in November. So me losing hats is very common, apparently, and but that one I was like so pissed with myself that I kind of lost it, yeah, or wherever, I don't know. I thought that I forgot it in Lucinda's house, but apparently not, because it would have turned up, but it hasn't. And I'm just and I really, really like it. Actually, when I took those skeins off, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do another Faller's Cap, but because I was a bit I don't know, I love cables, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they're like just a bit more for me to make them. I need to be a bit more invested, but now I just want to just make them and being more fast, so I just wanted something more simple. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna make it at some point, but I just had the perfect colorway. It just fitted perfectly. It was amazing. I had already the perfect hat. So for me, making it again would be like totally worth it, yes, but I hated doing the same thing twice. Because where's the adventure, guys? Yeah, I know. Let's just get over yourself and make it. You, you're gonna love it. And actually, with those hair, like I would look so cute with that color. Ah! Anyways, so the last hat pattern that I wanted to share is The Color Your Winter by Lucinda Iglesias. And Lucinda is the person that I thought that I lost my hat there. And she designed, while I was there in Canada, this beautiful hat with my base, my DK base Gaia. And I'm so thankful of her that, oh look, there's a parrot, yeah. And I was so excited that she did make this hat with my yarn. It was a surprise, I had no idea. And yeah, I definitely want to do it because I'm really kind of weird with hats, because in between the stitches there's air coming, and even with my long hair I always could feel the wind coming in, and Greece is a windy country. I think there's a party, apparently we should go. I think that even like DK hats, for me, I would like to either put a single in there or a mohair in there, just to fill up the spaces of the little holes, if it makes any sense. Or like even take a DK weight yarn but use two singles to make it. Either the same colorway, either different ones and have a marred effect. I don't know, I just prefer them. They're more snug. So I'm definitely gonna do that. Well, except my Puhalipa hat, which has already, the colorway, and I really want to show the bees. But now that I think of it, like if it's not so warm, or like if there's wind coming in, well, I could definitely put a lining in there, but I don't think I care that much. It could be my just not windy day hat or whatever. Okay, so a part of the hats, I had since forever the big kahunas. So I'm not sure if you know what a big kahuna is. A big kahuna is a big skein of yarn that you can find at Instagram Red Bank Mike, if I'm not wrong. And it's big cakes, huge cakes. This one is, well, it doesn't say how fat it is, but it's 1,350 yards, sorry, which is approximately, let's say, 1,100 and something meters, or 1,200 meters, just randomly. And I have two of them because when I was back in the US the first time, I knew that I wanted one of those to make a sweater, a really colorful, simple sweater. And then I was like, why don't I knit two of those babies as a sweater and mold it? So now I'm thinking that maybe that would be too crazy of an idea, and because I would like to crochet again, why not make a blanket, a simple double stitch crochet blanket? So I'm not sure, I haven't decided yet, but I do think that's gonna be my goal. And yeah, and I'll see. I don't know. I'm thinking of starting with this one, and depending how big it ends up to be, I'll either add this one at some point, or maybe this one can be a sweater, because I actually do like these more dramatic colors. And actually it's funny how in one side you can see other colors than the other. Like this one is like much more blue, and this is like more gold. So I don't know, or maybe I don't know. What do you think I should do? I think yeah, now that I'm thinking again, yeah, sweater would be so cool and so unexpected and so fun, right? Yeah, like maybe a weekender. Okay, I'm getting crazy. Okay, what do you think I should do? But I'm really would like to make also a blanket. Damn it! Damn it, why am I confusing myself so much? Why? And then I have so many minis that people have gave me, So maybe I can just do a blanket with the minis, but then I know what's next. Well, here I don't really know what's next. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Like the more I talk, the more I confuse myself. Like how can that be possible? Oh, this one is even bigger. This one is 1,475 yards. Gosh, I don't know. What should I do? Please tell me. Please help me. Help me. Yeah, and because I haven't decided, I'm actually here some crochet hooks or whatever, but it feels like a bit big to take it with me on vacation. Well, it's okay. I'm just going in the summer house of my parents, so it will be cool. And I'll hang out with my nephews, and there's a couple of friends that I can wait, but I really need some time to rest. So actually this is not too big to take with me, but what should I do? I don't know. What should I do? Maybe I should do an Instagram poll on stories. I don't know, you guys. Life is difficult. I love those dilemmas that we knitters or crocheters have. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna be happy if I do make a blanket. Yeah, but Liz, you'd be happy if you have a sweater too. Yes, but maybe I should finish one of the sweaters I already have in the needle. I'm so bad. So bad. Okay, just let me know. What would you prefer? What should I do? I don't know. What would you do if you had those two big babies? And I love the name, the Big Kahuna. It's like so rad. Maybe it's because it's the surfer in me that really likes it, and I don't know. I really love it. I really do love it. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna edit this video, put on the pictures of the hats and the patterns and the details of whatever I talked about, and try to send that before I leave for a few days for vacation. I can wait also to be back, because then I'll have to work on the pre-orders that I have until the 18th, and I'm very excited to be back also and die. And being a routine, I'm not a person that really likes having a routine, but a routine is very good, for our nervous system. And I think I kind of need that, right now, especially with my foot still being in pain and trying to get back to yoga and my mornings routines, but haven't really managed yet. But it's gonna get there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get there. So I've been really excited to have this time to share with you, and I gotta leave you because I'm gonna try to have more light to do the French video now. Bye! Don't forget, color is power, fiber is our weapon, and enjoy yourself as much as you can wherever you are. Stay safe.